That's why I'm not going to use that process again. It shut us off right in the middle of a good story.
Yeah,
Well, I hope
it
my guy
did, but
can
it was
fix
that
it.
jet plane because that jet is coming.
Oh, that jet scared it. It had to shut down when I spoke that. That's the devil. He can't stand it because God is doing it. And I'm gonna tell you another thing, sweetheart. I ain't been to no banks. I came up with an idea. Now I know
Yeah,
doggone well these people got ideas out here, but we gonna run that evil, that spirit that's got a chokehold on them. Like Steve Harvey described it, they got a lid on their heads.
yeah.
There's a lid. We are going to go untwist them lids on these people's head, and they are going to see clarity. They are going to see the joy of the Lord, and they are going to get busy and says, "Oh yes, I want this." And whatever inside of them from the very beginning, before they were even conceived, God is going to show them and they're going to take off. We all can be blessed with wealth. It's in all of us. And I love in the beginning when you brought that out, saying something about the choice. We have choice
Everything's
to
choice.
be wealthy.
We
Oh,
do. You have a choice to be poor, and you can say, "Oh, but those guys, those are all excuses. Those are
it's
all excuses of why you're telling yourself you can't do it." What would happen if you told yourself you could?
absolutely, but they don't know this. Somebody got to plant that seed
Yeah.
in them. I'm telling you, I have met people. I don't even realize that I am touching these people. My words are powerful because I speak truth.
Yeah.
And when I speak the truth, you ain't got no other choice but go somewhere and sit down and think about that truth. Because if
Yeah.
I spoke the truth and you took that truth and turned that what I spoke and went another direction with it, now you on your way to bigger and better things. See, God can't do this because nobody is telling the people the opposite of where they are.
Yeah.
But
And,
we are
it's
getting
funny,
ready to.
the conversation, so the name of my coaching program, so I am a counselor, guys, but I don't believe in necessarily traditional
You're
counseling.
certified?
I'm certified counselor, yes. I
Okay.
have over 30.
How
Do
long?
what?
How
I've been
long you been?
certified for a counselor for 2 years. See,
2
I
years.
actually got
Okay.
2 years. I gave up everything. I flipped everything in my life to chase after my dreams and what because also something else you said, Doris, earlier, I never wanted to deal with my own crap, so how could I help? I struggled with that because I knew that I was supposed to help other people. I knew that I was supposed to be doing what I'm doing now. I knew that. That's always been my heart. But the reality was is I was not ready to face a lot of things because I was in victim mode. I saw myself as a victim, even though I didn't see, and it's kind of like that contradiction, guys. I was very strong-headed. I was very ambitious. I was, you know, fake confidence, fake self-esteem, but my internal dialogue was going. And so what happened is, yeah, I got away from everything. But because I questioned everything all the time, and even though I changed environments, what I ended up doing was attracting the same exact thing that I wanted, that I didn't want, because I focused all my energy and my time and my stories on what I didn't want versus what I did want. So I had to flip it. I had to change it. And so my program, though, because we've been talking and we've used these words so many times, though, but I do a program. It's an 8-week program for my clients, but it's called Awaken.
Very good. Well,
It's
we'll have to
Awaken.
talk about that 8-week program because I would like to collaborate with you on that. And then we can figure out something. And then I would be able to find more people to bring to you because everybody that I'm interviewing, and if you are a fit to grow with us in my vision, here's the deal. I will be using you as someone to also educate people that I would like to see healed as well. And once they are healed, I want them to sign a contract and let's go tell somebody else, you see. And then they
Yeah.
send somebody and they sign the contract and we all take our little coins and say, well, okay, we gonna do this and everybody get 25% depending on who all's in the crowd. Let's say if it's 4 of us and we all working together, we take that and we'll say, okay, let's just split it 25%. And when you go out and build what you are building, You're going to have to put some energy in it because marketing costs money to make money.
It does.
But you're going to trust in God to do everything you need from this day
I
forward.
always have.
Amen. Now he gonna give you everything you need. So far, I know he done already gave you what you need, because you wouldn't be sitting here in front of me, ready to take this to a new level around the world. We're getting ready to educate the people and let people have the joy of the Lord, just like we got it. See, we're excited. If we're excited, we're supposed to be telling somebody else. We watch the news and we just have to shake our heads because nobody wants to do what we are doing. This is going to be a hard process, but doing what we do, God is going to bless what we do. He
Yeah.
can't do nothing because his people are sitting around doing nothing. So therefore oh my God, they are not doing nothing. You hear me? Because I don't see nobody putting together no classes and bringing strange people in and say, let me educate you. Let me show you what love is. You know, I post something on Facebook the other day and it was a jar. I like this. I'm gonna go find it. It was a jar that a jar. Now I might be saying JAR. Okay,
Yeah. That you put in happy thoughts to it every day, and then at the
well,
end of the year,
no,
you read
wait a
them?
minute. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna read it, girlfriend. I call you girlfriend because you're a child of God. I know God's people when I see him. I know.
Yes.
I know immediately if you were not the right person. I know this. I guess so. I had to go through some to realize who's who and who's ain't, right? You
Right?
get to experience these things before you know anything. So yeah, I've been through it, and you have too. And that's why you have been called to do what you're doing. And here is the jar. Get this. It says it's a jar. It says this is it. It has the question on it. I'm gonna read the question. And are you on Facebook? I'll send it to
I
you.
am.
It says add a positive word to this jar that starts with the first letter of your name. Well, wait a minute. I got some people answering. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. I was feeling good. I said, all these answers sound good. They are positive. So one person named Bobby, she wrote the Bible. So I went and wrote a message to her. I said, yeah, we need more teaching of the Bible. Agree? So I had something to say from every one of the posts. And I says, well, my business will have this subject. So people are going to be teaching whatever is needed. Right now, I'm in the process of building. I need workers like you to be my partner. And then once God gets that all in order, then we will disperse and we're going to motivate the world and we're going to tell them when we partner up. And like I said, if it's 4 of us, we will bless each other 25% out of that. But we are responsible. We got to go and pay for our marketing. And once we get all paid in the end, everybody brings their receipts of what they put out in marketing. We're going to refund you that back. And then what's left, cut it up. And we're going to walk away jolly, ollie, 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 ollie. Jolly, ollie, ollie,
Love it.
ollie, ollie. I done already spoke this. Everything I speak, God honors my voice. And I done told a story. So the story I've told is wealth. Now I'm looking for people to be a part of this wealth. And let's go teach the other one. There's wealth in you. You better come to this class.
Oh,
But you
girl,
better
I'm already a
learn.
multi-millionaire.
If you want the item mind of the devil's workshop to be gone, come on up in this class. See, you got to give these people something that they need. And that's what my
That's
company
right.
is doing. I own 4 of them. I just run through them right quick. The ministry is what I started 12 years ago, and I just got on the radio and was running my mouth, sweetheart. We got a few more minutes if you got to run. I was just running my mouth, you know.
Yeah.
And I just told the story. And I said, well, Lord, this story is doable. Why don't you send me the people and I'll do it? Well, girl, I just got on that radio and started telling the story. Well, people are watching me. God has to let this story come too. But I tell you what, I didn't do a dadgum thing that I didn't go use my feet and legs to do it. See, people don't realize
Right.
when you go do something, positive, that's when you get results. Nobody's doing nothing positive because they don't know what to do. All they so filled up with so much negative, they don't see the positive because the negative is to keep you down. It means subtract,
Perception.
low, low,
Yeah.
low. Positive mean addition, high, high, high. Well, the world is sitting around on a negative level. And we're
Right.
just sitting here watching all this stuff coming at us. And we're getting afraid by the minute because we're like, oh my God, they're doing this to people. And they're doing this because you are not getting anything to doing anything to fight this, to turn it around.
No.
Well, if they don't have a conscience of nothing, they don't know what to do. You got to have something in your mind. And right now, the world has just given us a whole bunch of negative stuff. It started out from the very beginning, negative. It started out telling us lies. And now when you go to lie, you end up going to jail. Wait a minute, you can't do this. Tell us one thing. And then when you grow up, this is why we're so messed up. People need to start making their own decisions. Stop letting other people tell you how high to jump. How high does God tell you to jump? They ain't
Yeah,
listening.
he doesn't.
They're not listening. And so before I go, this particular scripture that I screenshot, I'm getting ready to start using this in my ministry because I'm tired of God's people using his word the way they want to use it. I'm tired of God's people using the Bible halfway, I'll do this, but we ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna put the word out and let these people know. If you gonna worship God, you got to do it all, baby. Don't skip around and do certain things and don't do
Don't pick and choose.
Thank you. If you are a child of God and you are worshiping him and you're walking for him, you should be on the outside just like Jesus said that you and me are doing. And that's what's getting ready to change. Either they're going to stay where they are or they're going to get up and leave. But I tell you, if they stay where they are, it's not going to be pretty because change is always on the horizon. Change.
100%.
And we are about change. Now listen to James 1:22, what it says. It said, but be doers of the word. That means you're doing something for the word. You're out there doing the word, Megan Marie. And not hearers only. I'm going to read it again. Be doers of the word and not hearers only. Deceiving yourself. So look at the world. They're only hearing, right? And what they're hearing is a bunch of negative stuff that's keeping them down.
Yep.
Nobody is moving.
But it's the sad part.
That's
why. It's their choice.
Well, yeah, it's a choice, but they don't know they got another choice. Right now, the only choice they got is what they got. You will bring something different.
But that's that lack of common sense because it's like, turn off the TV.
Well, of course, common sense, but yeah, even though still you got to have something to do, you still got to have something to do with that time that you got. And if common sense ain't helping you,
exactly right.
and you're going to work doing a 9 to 5 and they done drain all the fire out of you because they're paying you peanuts. One thing up in here, you ain't gonna be making no peanuts, baby. God said, come up in here and you getting ready to be blessed, baby. I'm giving it away. What do I need?
I'm an elephant.
What do I need all the money for? To sit on it and sit there and go buy gazillion cars and stuff like the world is doing? Baby, I'm giving all mine back. And whatever I get out of the pie, I'm going to be happy with what I got. I don't need all that, but I do need a jet airplane because we got to get this message to God's people quickly, quickly, quickly. We're going to be doing arenas full of people. People are going to come and hear the word. And they are also not only going to hear it, they're getting ready to be doers because you're getting ready to teach them how to be a doer of the word. That is the choice.
That's right.
You can hear it, but don't only hear. The Bible even said you're deceiving your own self because you're only hearing and not doing. Baby, this is an Action Jackson kind of movement up in here. You're going to be moving when you come in this ministry. And the good thing about it is we got Zooms and all it is just running our mouths and advertising. You can't do that. People are perishing for lack of...
I can do that.
So our job is that we're going to teach them. So you and I are definitely going to be growing together. I done already spoke it. And we're just going to
Yes,
put our
ma'am.
heads together. We can do workshops, whatever we come up with, we will do it. And I know people all over the world. And
I love it.
we getting ready to go get paid because we need to be happy. Money don't make us happy, but them daggum choices
It
is.
adds to it.
Yeah,
Sure, it adds
well,
to
you
it.
spoke about choices, didn't you? Everybody's
Yeah,
out there wanting money, but they're getting it the wrong way. They're taking it from other people. We getting ready
yeah.
to go tell them, baby, you ain't got to do that no more.
I'm ready for the
Hey,
fruit.
you don't have,
I've been doing this for a while, and I'm ready for the fruits
yeah,
of it.
you don't have to take
Yeah.
it. So that's what we're getting ready to do. And I'm glad I got a chance to meet you and you reached out to me. Have you been listening to any of my shows I post on Facebook at all? You haven't
Yeah,
seen?
I listened to a couple of them. Yeah,
Oh, oh, okay. So that might have got you
yeah.
inspired too, huh?
That was after, because I was
Oh,
like, "Who
you
is this?"
went
Like,
back
I don't remember how
after.
we got, and then
You,
after I was like, "Well, who is this?" And let me go look, and then so I was like, "So you are a little bit more Bible than I am,
I don't give
but
a
the
rat's behind
principles
if I'm Bible
behind
or
it."
you're not.
No,
It
no, no.
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have a ministry. I'm only following Jesus said to go out and teach. I'm not concerned about what the heck you feel. All I want to know is, do you love people? Do you love God
Yes,
and
ma'am.
people? You ain't got to
Yes.
be holy, holy, holy like me. This is my ministry. I got to be. I'm captivating a certain caliber of people. So no worries about that. Don't compare me to you.
Yeah.
I ain't comparing me
Yeah.
to you, but I know what we
Good.
can do.
Good. Good.
We can put them seeds together and let God
I do too.
water it and make it grow like he's making everything else on this earth
Yes,
grow.
ma'am.
So that's what you're going to get when you come up in here. I done already spoke it. I'm just fulfilling the words that I predicted. We're going to go let these people know
Yeah. And isn't it great?
they got the same gift.
They
But if
have the
they
same
don't
power.
know it, this is why we got to go tell them. The devil didn't want them to know this. Finally, God had to wake somebody up and say, y'all on the outside, go tell them. The ones on the
Yeah.
inside don't know this. If they did, they'd be on the outside telling it.
Yeah, they would. And
I
then
know
you
what
have
I'm
the greedy
talking
people
about.
who don't tell it. They don't tell people because they want it for themselves. And it's like, no, we as a humanity, as society, we are waking up to this. We are seeing it. I think as a society, we are so fed up with the corruption, the manipulation, the control. I think we're seeing it from our governments now. And people, I think, are really waking up to it. And we want the change. How we
Well,
live is ridiculous.
if there's
And
going to be the
especially for a
change,
society that is supposed to be about God.
if you want change, then you got to be the one to be the change. Change comes
Gotta
from
be it.
everybody. And that's what we're
Yeah.
doing up in here. That's why I'm not letting no warlocks and demons come in here because the demons already got the world. This is something designed that
Yeah.
God showed me. And I get to pick and choose who I want to run with. This is my company.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
I have a nonprofit. You gonna go out here, girl. We getting ready to tell everybody there's money to be made any kind of way you want up in here. We gonna negotiate and
Yes,
collaborate.
ma'am.
You go get nonprofit people up in here. They need money. I need money for nonprofit because I got a special needs son. I'm building facilities all over the world. I ain't going around asking for no donation. We gonna earn this money on our own. You know, I had an
Yeah.
attorney told me one time, he says, why don't you just let your businesses be all nonprofit and go get donations? I said, well, dang, if I do that, I ain't helping the world. I said, these people are gonna go to
Yeah.
work and we gonna make this money on our own. There's money in
Yeah.
our own hands. We ain't got to steal it, you create it. By golly, I done
That's
created
right.
billions and it's all from 4 companies. And the storyline that I'm doing, we're gonna work together 5 years, and in 5 years, you're gonna be a millionaire after that. It's like let's just franchise and keep being billionaires. So let's all be on top. It's doable
Yes, ma'am. It
because
is
God is
100%.
large and in charge, baby. It's what's in us.
Yeah.
Somebody done told us we ain't worth the coin. Go work for somebody else and
That's
let the
right.
one you're working for live on a high mountain off the ocean. But you can have that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And we gonna go get
Yeah.
it. And
Yeah,
I'm
I
glad
am.
I met you. I hope somebody else. I'm waiting for other people to reach out because I can't come to you. You got to come to me because I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
want no demons. I've had people come to me and they slick. Oh no, you ain't being slick. I'm glad I went through a lot in life to know the difference between slick and good. So a lot of times we go through things
Yeah.
to learn something because if you don't, you'll keep repeating the same thing, okay?
Repeated patterns. And that's what it all is. It's self-awareness, it's perception.
Amen.
But and
I
again,
love that perception. You go on with that perception, girl. That's gonna be
oh,
your
that is my
powerful word.
whole
Your
it is. It's
powerful word is perception.
your
That's your
perception. It
powerful
is.
word, perception. And it's a huge word. It can go a long ways. People
Yeah.
are perishing. They want to know. When these doors open, people are coming. Right now, God is putting in order workers. I need partners. And then the world will come to us. That's
Yes,
how it's
ma'am.
all designed. So October 24th and 25th, I'm doing an event, and I would like you to put this on your calendar. It's going to be 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it is my birthday, which is going to be a lot of fun because I am a fun person and I don't know how it's going to go. I'm just the impromptu person, okay? I don't plan hardly or
Okay.
but and then the 25th is my 12-year anniversary of creating a ministry on that radio, Divine Divas.
All right.
So I want you to put that down and I want you to invite people because if you like what I just told you, I think everybody else on there gonna like it too. And I'm praying I want a lot of people on there because once I get them all on there, I'm gonna tell them you locked in, we all family. We gonna be
Heck
doing
yeah.
stuff together. So don't you go nowhere without putting your information in here. Cause everybody on this call, Miss Doris is getting ready to plan something on every corner and every state by Zoom, baby. And they gonna have to pay to learn. Ain't that beautiful?
It is.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna sign off and you and me will be hooking up later, but I hope this recorded or otherwise we got some problems.
And we got the 2 recordings. It says recording.
I don't see recording.
I see it on my side saying recording.
Oh, good. Well, how come I can't stop my recording then?
Maybe leaving the meeting automatically. You might have it set up on
Well,
that
they
setting.
just keep changing stuff with this stuff all the time. Well, I'm good. Change is good, baby. Don't get scared. Just follow the change. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Hey,
right.
Megan Marie, this was a beautiful blessing, though. I really enjoyed chatting with you.
I enjoy chatting with you too, Ms. Doris.
Okay, then, girlfriend, we friends forever. As long as you don't want to
Yes,
help.
ma'am.
All right, then. Well, bye, honey.
Bye.